Well, how we doing, everybody? Welcome back once again. Appreciate you being here for this one. So I'm outside here this afternoon and got a beautiful afternoon. As you can hear, the birds are chirping. The redbuds are budded out. The dogwoods have all budded out. You would think spring has sprung. I don't know if you can see any grass on my sweatshirt there, but I just finished mowing the lawn for the third time. But, you know, as always, Mother Nature just tricked us. It's been well below freezing the last 3 nights with a very strong north wind. So the wind has kind of died down here, so I thought I'd get outside and split this remaining oak and cherry that we got here on the dump trailer, as you've seen there in the opening clip. We've been getting a lot done. As I stated a couple videos ago, we've really switched gears, trying to focus mostly on oak. So we've got oak starting to season for this fall. And I really believe with the way it warmed up, as a lot of you have said, so early this year, it didn't seem like we had much of a winter. With as small as we split it, I do believe that we will have oak ready to go by October, November, because normally this time of year, it was a relatively mild winter, so it was already starting that seasoning process, even during the winter, more so than it usually does when it's froze. And there's no leaves on the trees, and it's been warm and sunny and breezy, so I really think this year's drying season is going to be ahead of itself. And that's just my personal opinion, but thought I'd bring you all along today. We have, I know I didn't put any footage out, but if you caught the short, we got a massive white oak from my wife's dad farm. It was a blowdown. Carpenter ants got in the base of it, and it snapped it off, and it landed up out in the field. We got that all processed up, brought home a full dump trailer, and got it split and stacked. And then another short you might have caught was the sinkhole red oak at my wife's stepdad's farm and her mom's farm. We got a whole dump trailer of that home. Much more to get over there. So switching gears to oak was what we've been doing. Haven't been bringing you all along for the recoveries, because sometimes when you got help, you just got to get it done. Dragging the camera around to get footage takes a lot more time, and it was rather windy. Both of them days, footage wouldn't have been good anyway. So that's kind of bringing y'all up to speed. And as you've seen in the opening, Evan has got a lot of barkless oak. There's a face cord there, another one on the other side of it, and this here's a little bit over, a little bit over a face cord. And then he's also got his rack up here in front of me full for his restaurant customers. So for those of you that are new, his restaurant customer likes barkless and green oak. That's what a smoker calls for, so that is easy to stay ahead of. But the firewood customers that want it dry, ready to burn, that's another story. So we've got some oak right there in that face cord, and we've got a few totes of oak. There's one right there, and I think another one down here that's ready to go, but we were starting to get worried. So switching gears to oak was what we did. And I don't know if you can catch this. I know you've seen it in the opening clip. I've got a face cord of oak rounds, half white oak, half red oak back there. And that's for an upcoming project. I got a special order on that, and it's ready to go. So we might bring you all along when that comes about. But for today, I thought I'd bring you all along if you want to catch some splitting action. And I might even head next door, and when I get a trailer full, and take you on a little tour of what we've got accomplished in the new woodyard next door. So stick with me. Let's get some splitting done. So all right, everybody, there's a nice little trailer full of oak we'll be taking next door here shortly. And as you've seen, when I was splitting, I was throwing some in the wheelbarrow and some on the back end of the trailer there. Now this came from a tree when we were over at the stepdad's farm. There was a dead standing red oak, probably 6 to 10 inches. And I told Evan we had a problem tree we were taking down. I said, aim for that dead one and see if you can get a 2-for-1 deal. So he did, and I'll put a short out on that so you guys can catch that. But he cut down probably a 14-inch red oak that was had a dead limb in it already, and the father-in-law said take that one out, and Evan cut it down and hit this here. So can standing dead be ready to burn? Well, not all the times. You guys know that oak takes forever to dry if it doesn't get split open, but this particular tree was standing dead for probably 5 years, and as you can see, that deep crack in it right there, a lot of these pieces were barkless and had that deep crack in it. The top portion of the tree was good. This stuff here on the trailer I've already moisture checked because there was a few more rounds back here that we had split a couple days ago. I moisture checked it, 12.5% right in the middle. So we've been selling that right in the firewood stand. And this stuff over here, the base of that same tree was a little punky, so that's going in the wood stove, in our wood stove. So So stick with me. We'll head next door. This wind is picking up. Maybe it's a little bit less windy over there. And we'll get this oak stacked. We'll take a look at the new wood yard. So, all right, everybody, we are next door, and what a pile of brush that's left over from all this work that was over here. But it was all going to go to waste, and we have started a new wood yard right here. The farmer let us start, and as you can see, it's filling up pretty good. And if y'all caught the video where I talked about this, is what I decided to do. Ugly split bin there. There's 8 foot in between with 2 rows, so 2 face cords and another ugly split bin. And it's working out pretty good, but as you can see, full sunshine. It's gonna be a good spot for drying. I came over this morning and mowed. You probably can't see it, but I mowed about 6 paths out from this, and I mowed around behind it. But got a mix of mulberry, hackberry, and walnut there. Got mulberry, hackberry, and some oak there. This is all white oak. The same behind it. That came from the white oak blowdown. And this is mostly all white oak here on both rows to about right there. And then this here is all red oak. And that's where I'm going to put this. I brought a couple T-posts over. I'm going to have to drive in over here at the end because I'm out of IBC totes. So I need one more IBC tote there. And we're probably going to go one more section about where the four-wheeler's set. And we're going to call this side good. And then I also mowed, starting right over there. You can see where I mowed down that edge. We're going to run another row over there. So it's going to be a nice spot for drying firewood. So let's get these T-posts in and get this stacked. Well, there you go, everybody. My goal for the day was accomplished. Got the oak split, and I'm still going to go home and split the remaining part of that cherry up. I've got a face cord over there that needs some more cherry. Just a little bit every day. The trailer didn't quite fill this face cord, so I went around behind, kind of cleared away from that other pole, and went ahead and finished the top off. So this one is finished now, and as soon as I get more IBC totes, I'll probably just put another IBC tote right up against those poles and leave them there, because over time they will start to push out on those poles. But there you go. Another little bit put up today, and I'm going to go home and finish splitting that cherry. Probably won't bring you all along for that, but it's just what I'm doing today, as always. Thought I'd bring you all along for a little bit and show you what we got going on. So bear with us here. The kids, well, my daughter, Evan is done with sports, but my daughter has started soccer and games 2 to 3 nights a week now. So it's going to be kind of harder to get content out, but you guys have always been there before, and I know you'll come back. If there's a little bit of lapse in the videos, it's just that time of year. So I'm going to get home and get splitting some more cherry. And until next time, like always, get outside. We'll see you.